Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. In 2019, the government came under heavy fire for the grand celebrations, which included fireworks display. The year-long celebrations came at a cost of $3 million to taxpayers. Some have argued that compared to 2019, the hype for this year's independence celebrations appear to be minimal. Minister for Culture and Creative Industries, Senator Fortuna Belrose, addressed some of the public feedback and criticism.
Last year was 40. You know, there are various milestones in a country's life and an individual's life when you celebrate. And we celebrated 40 in a very big way. This year, we're not as loud in terms of the celebration, but I think in terms of the depth and in terms of the involvement of our citizenry, it's going to be even better. Because, you know, for the Independence Parade, we've opened it up to now constituencies and communities across St. Lucia participating, and we have well over 50, you understand, participants in the event. And when I say participants, participating groups in the event this year.
The minister says a number of activities have already been staged successfully. These include the Gospel Festival, the Strides of Unity Relay, Youth Parliament, and the Mr. and Miss Independence Pageant. The Best of St. Lucia concert showcasing local musicians and artists will be held this evening between the Castries Market and the Vendors Arcade, followed by the Independence Parade on the 22nd and the 88-mile challenge put on by the Northern Long Distance Walking Group, where participants attempt to walk around the island testing their endurance. Belrose has assured public safety throughout this weekend's masquerade events with confirmed police presence at all 50 official sites. 41st Independence activities will kick off in grand style on the 22nd with the annual military parade. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force Band has been practicing tirelessly for what Acting Assistant of Police Dylan St. Jules describes as their master plan to top the highly praised 40th Independence performance.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Band is getting ready to thrill on February 22nd. As they lead the annual Independence Military Parade. After videos of their performance went viral following the 40th Independence Military Parade, the Acting Assistant Superintendent of Police says this event has become an anticipated showcase for the police band.
Independence for St. Lucia is just not independence without the Royal St. Lucia Police Band. And while we are going through our own little difficulties, we doesn't let that stop us from representing. We feel very proud as St. Lucians, and the Royal St. Lucia Police Band right now are preparing for this event.
This year's parade will consist of 2 male platoons, 1 female platoon, officers of Special Services Unit, the Marine Police Unit, the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, Bordelais Correctional Facility, police officers, the Girl Guides, St. Lucia's Fire Service, Pathfinders from the Seventh-day Adventists, the St. Lucia Red Cross, the Cadet Corps, and will include officers from the British Army.
Every year, the Royal St. Lucia Police Band look forward to presenting for independence. We are a proud group of St. Lucians. Royal St. Lucia Police Band, we come out and we try. The St. Lucian music is a very strong part of our culture, and we as the police band try to incorporate that into the military aspect of the Independence Parade. So we will be presenting all kinds of St. Lucia. The Kuduro is only another aspect of our St. Lucian music, and we'll be presenting it as part of our display on independence. What we like to do is to take the music of St. Lucia, especially the indigenous music of St. Lucia, and put it in matching form so that we can present for the St. Lucian public.
The military parade will commence a series of events, including the Prime Minister's address, the annual Independence Island Ride, the Independence Seafood Festival, the Independence Walk, the Prime Minister's Ball. Activities will continue into Sunday with the Independence Ecumenical Service, Rally Wars, and the Independence Sound Clash. Wishing you a joyous Independence weekend. I am Jacques Wooding for Hot 7 News.
A St. Lucian contingent serving in the British Army teamed up with Make It Happen Foundation and Harris Paints to give a facelift to the multipurpose sports complex at VG. Friday's activities formed part of the team's participation in this year's 41st Independence Anniversary celebrations. Rochelle Gonzalez tells us more.
One of the main sporting facilities on island has received a facelift courtesy of the contingent of St. Lucian soldiers serving in the British Army. The group arrived on Tuesday with the goal of taking part in the island's 41st independence anniversary celebrations and by giving back to the island home. The main man behind the initiative is Staff Sergeant in the British Army Neil Dasheville, who said it is an honor for him to not only be back home, but to serve his country along with his St. Lucian comrades.
Through, seeing previous independence parades on the telly back in the UK, so I thought it would be a brilliant idea to at least try and see if we could have a British contingency on the parade, but merely based with St. Lucians in a sense, and that's come through.
Right, so now you're back home, and you and the troops, you guys are giving back. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great, again, because I do pay a lot of attention to local news while I was in the UK, and I saw a few snippets of the news where the Blind Welfare Association was saying like they were, a little bit strapped for cash and stuff, so we decided to a little donation. So we went around with the guys and said, okay, this is what everybody agreed to it, and we contributed something to the Blind Welfare.
Partnering with the officers is the Make It Happen Foundation. Speaking on behalf of the organization was Lucius Lake, who is the director of the foundation, and said the services of the organization are far-reaching.
We have a number of British soldiers, St. Lucians, who are members of the British Army, who have come back to St. Lucia, first time ever, to partake in the independence activities. So this is reaching out for them to give back. With the help of Harris Paints, they are sprouting up the sports complex. Short and sweet in that regard. So they're actually giving back to something. They are here on their own, getting it done.
Another partner in the initiative was Harris Paints St. Lucia, whose representative, Christopher Joseph, said the company looks forward to contributing to such initiatives.
We have partnered with the Make It Happen Foundation. We, of course, have done a number of projects here in St. Lucia, and it's not the first time that we've partnered with them. So when they called upon us for us to be part of this whole initiative, the repainting of the multipurpose complex here in Fiji, of course, we just jump on board and say, yes, we are going to partner with them. And of course, we are here with some of the British soldiers here. I think most of them are from St. Lucia, and of course, they are just giving back to the island. So we came on board, provide them with all the paints. Of course, we did an assessment of what has to be done first, and we provided them with all the paint. And as you could see behind you, the guys are all happy. The guys are painting, and of course, they're making it happen.
Staff Sergeant Dasheville said there were more officers due to take part in the tour, including 4 female officers. However, uncontrollable circumstances led to a change in plans. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Arnold Jules, better known as AJ, has released his single 758 just in time for the 41st anniversary of independence. The 3-time Youth Fest champion says this new song, written under a previous independence theme, truly expresses the pride that comes with being St. Lucian.
AJ's newest track, 758, was written and recorded back in 2019, just in time to be submitted to the government of St. Lucia's Independence Song Competition. The theme for the 40th anniversary was We Are All In, and hence his lyrics included the theme throughout the song. Unfortunately, his song did not succeed as the winning song of the competition. AJ decided that this song had to be heard by the public. He says he felt that there was no better time to release it than this week, in time for independence celebrations.
Well, the theme last year, All In, it's a beautiful theme, so I figured, you know what, I will incorporate it. I will incorporate it because it's what they actually were looking for in that particular time, but I believe that it goes a long way all throughout the years. And I actually composed that song when I was in a frame of mind of just thinking of beautiful St. Lucia and how we can better ourselves and, just be great.
AJ is a 3-time winner of the 20s category of Caribbean Youth Fest 2011, 2012, and 2013. In 2013, he became the Youth Fest overall winner. He is known for his popular song Gospel Insanity. AJ says his genre of choice, gospel rap, allows him to connect to the youth in society as he pours out a message of Christianity.
Well, the thing is, I think everyone aspires to be great, and we give people what they want most times. And sometimes what people really want is spiritual upliftment, and they search for it in different places and they can't find it. So gospel rap is actually taking the word of God and using your rapping abilities to put spiritual words together to just uplift people.
AJ says he has been working tirelessly in studio and video production as he is getting set to release a remix of Gospel Insanity with a video of the same title. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more coming up after the break.